Eat it, just want it.
And this is the one that you've been waiting for.
The Today Special is very tempting to shop.
I'd pop in online just about every day.
I know it's a good value.
It's our top selling Today Special ever.
It gives me that extra push, you know, it's a no-brainer.
The big find is underway. It's our nationwide search to discover the next exciting new product that would join the QVC and HSN family. Hundreds of entrepreneurs are getting the chance to pitch their ideas and possibly achieve their dreams.
Winning the big ticket today is absolutely life-changing.
Today is your lucky day, buddy. Woo!
We'll soon reveal who the winners are this year. But until then, go to hsn.com right now to find great deals from the previous winners of the big find.
The appraised values you see at HSN are set by independent, professionally certified appraisers. They determine, as closely as possible, the approximate retail cost of replacing or recreating the item, not the possible sell or purchase price. Because subjective estimates and judgments are involved, appraisals may vary by as much as 25%. Call your customer service rep for more information.
Hello everyone, I'm Tina Jennings. I'm so glad you're hanging out with me for another hour because I have some more ideas for gift giving. I know, it's hard to imagine. We're not even at Halloween yet, but you know how time goes, right? The hardest thing to think about when it comes to gift giving, whether it's for yourself or for someone else, is just coming up with the right idea. I have everything from beauty to electronics this hour, so stay with me. A little bit later, let me show you what I have. Joe Harrison's gonna join me for this, but this is from Avita. The greatest thing is, it is a name you don't know you already know. Avita is actually the company that's behind all of the computers for these big names and big brands. And HSN says, why don't I go to the brains? Why don't I go to the one that makes the best of the best? And they made us this. It is the 14-inch, it's called the Pura. It's got that AMD A9. And you're like, Tina, what does that mean? It means it is the best, most advanced high-performance processor. And I mean, pilots navigate with it, high-end cars, medical equipment. That's inside this laptop. We have it today, $100 off our normal price. We have some great colors. That's available in the silver. I have it in a blue, a red, and in a purple. Oh, don't forget the black at the very bottom. I have all of them. 8 gigabytes of our memory, 128 of the solid state drive. I cannot wait to show you all the ins and outs. Free shipping and handling on that one. 711013 is the item number for that. But like I said, I have everything from beauty to electronics today. And I am excited because I get to be the first person here at HSN to present this item from Benefit. We know Benefit, right? They are the brow authority. For decades, they've had brow bars across the country helping us get the perfect brow. So on National Brow Day, it's only fitting that we give you this kind of a brow. Take a look at your screen right now. Out of all the parts of our face that are getting so much attention, our brows. This is the year of the brow. And today we're bringing from Benefit their brow styler. What you get is not only an amazing brow pencil that's gonna be wax, and we'll go through all the colors and we'll help you pick your color. That's on one side. This is gonna give you the definition. This is gonna give you the shape. This is everything we love from Benefit when it comes from our brows. But then, on the other side, you're going to get a brow powder. It is a 2-in-1 that you're going to get. The powder is gonna give you fuller, thicker brows. Now, if you use them separately, you can absolutely do that to get the definition, to get the fullness. If you use them together, that's gonna give you some bold, amazing brows. It's our, expression. It is everything. And because it's Brow Day, because this is the first time Benefit is bringing it here to HSN for us, we are doing this 50% off. My ladies that already love this, stock up. If this is new to you, this is the perfect time to do it. 085549 is the item number for this. This is, again, the first presentation we've ever done of this here at HSN. We'll go through the colors, and the perfect person to do that with us is Annie Ford Danielson, who is actually not only an amazing makeup trend, doing her own, her own eyebrows, but actually,
red-handed.
I know. Annie's mom and aunt are the people that founded Benefit. So this runs in your blood, but out of all the things that you do so well, brows, that you guys do like no other.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. You know,
Yes.
Today is like Benefits Christmas. It's National Brow Day, and we are here to celebrate, giving you the best deal in brows that we've ever brought with Brow Styler. And I love what you said. You know, this is a 2-in-1. You have that precision pencil, and then you have that high pigment powder. Now, what I love so much about it is that it's completely waterproof. It's 12-hour wear, so you don't have to worry about, you know, the smudge. You don't have to worry about it flaking. But what you do have to do is you got to get your brows back, because especially today, Tina, we are wearing those masks. All we can see are lashes and brows, and at Benefit, that's what we do best. I want to go live in studio if we can with Cindy.
Yeah.
Well, first let's show the shade chart. So all of you at home that are seeing this deal, you know what shade to pick up, because we created shades perfect for you. We have a gray, light, medium, and deep. And all you have to do if you're thinking, I have no idea how to choose my shade, is look at your hair color. So if you have gray hair, blonde hair, auburn or light brown, and then dark brown or deep. I can go somewhere between the medium or the deep, just depending on how pigmented I want. And our model here live in studio is going to be using that medium shade because she's got that beautiful, beautiful red hair. So if we can go ahead and I'll walk you through the application, and then we can talk about how kind of unique this product really is, Tina, because you don't really see powders and pencils in one anymore. And the reason why is that old school powders are, if you've ever used a powder in your brows, they're not pigmented, they're not waterproof, they don't actually adhere to your skin or your hair. This product does. Do you see? That's just the powder.
Look how fast that was, by the way.
That's just the powder. So quick. And then what she's gonna do is she's gonna take that beautiful pencil that has a precision tip, and you can actually build and kind of mold and lift and sculpt your brow. Now, here's the thing. If you've been using an old school pencil or an old school powder, your brows are going to look drawn on. They're going to look stamped on. It's not going to look natural. And what that does is it kind of makes you look aged. And honestly, for me, it steers me away from brows. Now, we've been doing brows at Benefit for over 40 years, and that's how you're going to get the look of real hair. And if you're thinking to yourself, you know, maybe you're just waking up in the morning, it's 5 a.m. here in San Francisco. Look at this before and look at the after, because if you're asking yourself, why do I even need a brow product? Well, if you want to look 10 or 15 years younger, you need the structure to your face. And that's what brows do. They literally lift and sculpt and give you this age-defying, gravity-defying look to your entire face.
Well, not only is it National Brow Day, so it's kind of like you said, it's Benefits Christmas, but out of all times in history, probably in all 40 years you guys have been talking about brows there at Benefit, this year is the year that the brow is doing all of our talking. This is the year that the brow is getting the most attention. And look, my struggle with brows was real. I've always been the person that has been like, I've got a spot that I just cannot get the hair to grow. I've got sparse over here. I'm talking to one eyebrow, say, do as your friend. Why does this one look good? Why are you not doing it over here? That's where that powder comes in. So if you're that person that you're like, I just cannot get the fullness, the thickness that I want from a pencil, that's where that powder comes in. It's not messy. The application is not messy, so don't think powder is going to give you all kinds of like weird fallout or anything like that. It adheres beautifully. If you want to use them in conjunction with each other, you can. If you want to just use the pencil and get a defined, shaped brow one day and you just want to use the powder another, that's the gorgeousness of this. It is 50% off today. I'm going to let you know. If you even go to hsn.com today, right now, and you put in 085549, you're gonna see a big red thing that says that this price is going to end. It is a limited time only. 50% off. And I was saying, Annie, if somebody loves the Brow Styler and you're watching right now, they are jaw drop that it's $17 to get this home, because this day in, day out is $34, and everyone raves about this at $34. I went to go watch some videos, Annie, and I went down like a rabbit hole of watching all of these ladies try this, talk about how they felt about it, and then next thing I know, I was like watching like 50 different videos. I was like, where am I in my life? What am I doing?
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Right?
But you know what, that's what happens with brows, is that I think that, you know, as women, we're always like, oh God, my brows, I gotta do my brows. And it seems like such a hassle. It seems like something that you have to be a makeup artist to be able to do. Well, not anymore. That's why we created Brow Styler. Here I'm using that pencil, I'm using the medium shade, and I'm giving myself kind of the structure. I like to outline my brows. Sometimes you can use the powder first. I personally like to use the pencil first, but it's whatever works for you. So I use that pencil and I build the brow. And then, and you can hear the little click. Do you hear that?
Yep.
There's a tiny little shaker ball inside of there to always keep your powder fluffy. We want it to be lightweight. We want it to be pigmented. It's completely waterproof. Tina, have you ever seen a powder that's waterproof? Because I definitely have not. What I love so much about it is that it's precision powder. You can see that tip. It comes to such a precision right there that you can literally get teeny tiny little individual hairs. And what I actually struggle with is that I have a lot of hair, but it's really fine.
Yeah.
And so I need to kind of tint the skin underneath my brows in order to get it to look and stay all day long.
I think.
And then instantly, you got your brows back.
Whether it's eyeshadow, eyeliner, lipstick, blush, whatever it is that we're doing with our face, I feel like our eyebrows are always the hardest thing to get right. So I loved you guys did a consumer perception study. You wanted to hear from the ladies. Here, let me give this to you. Tell me what you think. 100% said that the pencil created a sculpted look. 98% that the powder made the brows look fuller. The powder made the brows look fuller. 99% said the brow was versatile enough to create different brow looks. So again, this is both your pencil and the powder, and there's that sound that Annie was just talking about right now, so it's always fresh. Now, don't get caught up in thinking about a color. This is the easy way to look at it. What color is the hair on your head? And then that's where you go. Because, Annie, you're right, because I can kind of toggle between a medium and a deep myself. So it's very forgiving.
That's right. And you know what?
Yeah.
No, I was just gonna say, it's so simple, and it's not very often that you see a real true gray in a shade chart. We made that because every time we launch a gray here on HSN, it flies, because everyone with that salt and pepper hair, when you put on a traditional brow product, it can be too warm, it reads red, it doesn't look right. So we've got your gray, and then it's just super simple, light, medium, and deep. I always say, when in doubt, unless you know you're a gray, go for the medium. That's kind of our kind of safe zone, if you will. I can use the medium, I can use the deep. If you're blonde, you can use the light, you can use the medium. It just depends on how light you want to be with your application. But I'm telling you, for this value today, the fact that you are getting 2 full-size brow products in one at 50% off, I mean, it is like I said, this is the benefit Christmas, if you will, for National Brow Day. And we're so excited to finally launch this product here on HSN. We've never brought this to our girls at HSN until today. We were saving it for National Brow Day.
I love that. 50% off National Brow Day. So here, this is the side that you're gonna use the powder. It is not a messy application. It is still that waterproof. It is still that 12-hour wear. You wanna use this on its own, that's when you're gonna go in and you're gonna hit all the sparse places on your eyebrows. It's gonna make it fuller. It's gonna adhere to your skin and to the hair that's there and make it look like it is built in. Then you wanna go in and you're like, I need a little bit of an arch. I wanna make sure I have a little bit here. You have the pencil already right there. This is the pencil that's gonna give you the shape, the definition. It is everything we love and we go to with for benefit when it comes to our brows in one. They put everything we love in one pencil for us. This was genius. I don't have 12 different pencils to do this and do that. I've got one that I always go to. First time here at HSN, we have the Brow Styler. We now have it, and because it's National Brow Day and it's the first time we're seeing this, it is half off at $17. So 085549 is the item number. This half off is not gonna last. I'm telling you that right now.
No,
yeah, I don't want anyone to worry, you know, later on be like, well, why is it $34? This is limited time because of National Brow Day, but look how fast this is. Annie, that's for me.
It's so fast, but you know
what I love.
Sorry, go ahead.
I love how fast it is. It's so easy.
Oh, it's so quick, it's so easy, but it looks like real hair.
Yeah.
You know what? And I think that that's the beauty of it, is that, you know, she looks lifted. Think about this. When you wake up in the morning, do you feel like you just are constantly doing, you know, lifting your eyes and trying to open up your eyes, and maybe you have that puffiness. Maybe gravity has kind of gotten the best of your eye area as years have gone by. Brows are the way to get youth back, that lift, that sculptedness, that fighting that gravity, opening up your eye. But not all brow products are created equal. I see real hair, definition. It's sculpted, but it's not stamped on.
Yeah.
It's super easy to apply, but it's not, you know, kind of looks like it doesn't belong on your face. That's the challenge with brows, is that you want it to look real, you want it to look natural, you want it to stay on all day, and you need to be able to apply it in about 5 seconds flat. And with Brow Styler, that is what you have. I'm so excited for all of you that have picked it up at today's value, because it is bananas. But, you know, we wanted to celebrate with all you ladies here at HSN.
Okay. I'm really trying to get this. I need this to come off my hand.
Oh, no, girl, that's waterproof.
I've got a presentation I gotta go do, and I've got brow. I will get this off, but it is not budging. It is there. You don't want one eyebrow to disappear on you by 12. That is not the case. It is a 3-in-1 look, a 2-in-1 pencil. Today, 50% off National Brow Day. First time here at HSN, 085549. Go pick your shade, go to hsn.com, put it in your cart. And if you know anybody that already loves the Brow Styler, grab one for her now. If she's not watching, she'll thank you later, I promise. This is the day to get it.
Such a good little gift.
Oh, absolutely great stocking stuffer. Annie, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.
Absolutely. Oh, I love it when Annie joins us. All right. I said I have so many different items, right? We just talked brows. Now let me ask you, if you play this game at your house, right? Do you have something plugged in, you know, into each one of your outlets somewhere, like in your kitchen or your living room or somewhere, and you have to start guessing, right? I'm gonna unplug this to plug this in. I'm gonna unplug my computer to plug in my phone. If you've ever played that game, or you're like, I don't have even enough room to put everything, let me introduce you to this. This is from Sharper Image. There's Bill Duggan. It is the socket shelf, but it's not just the socket itself, right? Bill, it is the Ultra Deluxe. This now has a nightlight, which we never had before, and the shelves, they adjust and they're removable. So we're going to take the 2 outlets, the standard, right, we all have, and we're gonna turn it into 8 places I can charge up.
Right? And that's really why this has been so popular. Yes, we love that Sharper Image name, but you said it. We all do that juggling and struggle because the outlet here is full, because it's the toothbrush, it's the razor. Let's get started on the cell phones and the electronics. We like to say every room in your house benefits from the socket shelf, not just every house, because we have the need for more power. And as you were talking about, I plug this in, I walk away with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3-prong outlets, 2 USB ports, so his phone, your phone, and yes, a nightlight. Simple installation. You don't have to call the handyman. You don't have to put it on the honey-do list, because really, you see how everything's full right here? My toothbrush, my razor. If I wanted to add something else, it just becomes that dance. And do I remember to plug it back in or plug their phone back in? So I take that standard wall outlet, I add the socket shelf. First time we have 4 colors, which is great, so you can pick up white, gray, beige, or light blue. I plug this in, and it was an instant upgrade. I have that nightlight. I'm also walking away not just with more power options, but surge protection. How important is that when I'm plugging in my $1,000 smartphone or my $100 tablet or hundreds of dollar tablet? Because I can plug all of this stuff in, know it's gonna have that nice surge protection, but also I have power and options to plug in more, because that's what happens. We bring out the holiday decorations, all the kids come home and they're working from home. So at the end of the day, we all benefit from having more options in every room. Look at it right there. Stuff is up and off the vanity, but I have, you know, all those little pills and potions and my eyebrow pencil all nicely out within reach. But then when I'm just saying, it's National Eyebrow Day. And then all of a sudden you can plug in other devices. That's where this really comes in handy. Really just pick your color and realize we've never had it at this value on the Ultra before.
Okay, we have colors because again, this is gonna be out. We're gonna see this, so I wanna go through them over one more time, your color options. So up front, I have it in the gray. I also have it in a light blue. Up top, I have it in a beige and a white. So, whatever color that you're gonna choose, $24.95. Did we mention this is the lowest price ever? We have, if you've seen this, you've seen the presentation for it and you've been waiting for the right time to be like, okay, I'm gonna get this today. Today is the day. It is $15 off. We have never had it at this price ever before. Not only that, if I know you're not here, and I really wish there was a way for me to explain this, but it is substantial. Like when we're talking about putting something on here, don't think that these are like little flimsy shelves. I mean, even if you took the shelves off, for me, Bill, if you took the shelves off, it didn't give me more space and place to put stuff, and it just gave me the 8 places to charge stuff, I'd pay the $24.95 to be completely honest, because that's worth its weight in gold. But the fact that we have these two, a large and a small, in the shelves, and like I said, they're substantial. This isn't some flimsy, you know, random thing you're gonna pick up, you know, as you're standing at the checkout. Wherever you wanna add this, bathroom is an ideal place in my household. The kitchen, my husband and I play the, can I unplug X to put in X? We play this game all the time because we have one spot in our kitchen where we kind of like plug everything in. Our laptops, our tablets, our phones, our, you know, AirPods, everything goes in this one place in the kitchen. And then we have to play who's more important. I win, don't tell my husband that. But we now are taking the 2 outlets that we all have, right? It's our standard. It is now 8, just like that. You put this baby in, you now have 8 ports to now charge up all of our belongings. Look at it. This was genius. Of course, Sharper Image does this, right, Bill? Sharper Image always does the cool stuff.
Well, they do. They always have kind of been on that cutting edge. Like, why didn't I think of that? And it is something we can all relate to. Just wanting more shelf space. And I love that you said, this is going to be out. Because what were our other options? It was something like this, that, you know, we hid and put behind a nightstand. This did not have USB protection, USB as an option. Sure, it had surge protection, but so does this. And the thing is, have you ever had those big block plugs and then 2 plugs were being used or 3 plugs? That's why having the different orientations on the socket shelf is important. But as you mentioned, I do love the fact that I can remove these because maybe I just want the bottom shelf just for, you know, all my pills and potions or for my electronics. Because you talk about that durability. See how it has that nice little lip here? So it's not going to fall off or slide down into the damp countertops or anything like that. But even if you just took off all the shelves, walked away with surge protection and all these power options, huge win. I mean, look at this. This is my kitchen over here. And the thing is, I'm not going to unplug the coffee maker at 8 o'clock in the morning. I need my coffee. Want to be able to make my juice and all that kind of stuff. But then my tablet's plugged in, my phone's plugged in, my headphones, my fitness tracker. Oh, and I still have room to add more stuff, whether it's company coming over or maybe it's, you know, holiday decorations. Boom. Go to town because I'm not limited. I have options. And even the little nightlight, I kind of like this. I hope you guys can see that at home. What's great about that is, yes, a lot of people are always adding a nightlight to this because they wanted a nightlight in the bathroom or something for the kids. I use it so I can see the plug, which is great. And if you notice, my tablet is nice and elevated. I can see the recipe, watch TV in the kitchen, or maybe it is for the kids who have to go on a Zoom call for 8 hours a day. It's being charged. They don't have to worry about it. It's propped up. That's just one room. And then I love the dance that we can all relate to because all of a sudden he's plugged in his cell phone, you plugged in your cell phone, and all of a sudden your fitness tracker, your tablet, and you start doing the dance. Maybe they won't notice. I'll just plug it in for a little while. I'm going to unplug everything, and I'm going to start fresh. You can do this. Send it out as a gift. You know, remember when we used to do batteries on top of a present because batteries were needed? If you're giving someone something that needs to be plugged in, whether it's for the countertop, the bathroom, or wherever, give them one of these as well because they're going to walk away with options. So boom, I have that nightlight I can turn on and off. All of these adapters that I was using, maybe I could use them in another room because I have that built-in USB port, which is great. So I can just take my plug and just plug in my phone, any room. No, it's going to be protected. No, it's not going to slip down, which is awesome. And have you ever done this, Tina? You plug in your phone to an adapter like this, and it takes forever to charge. When you wish you plugged it into one of those stronger USB ports, this has 2 of the stronger USB ports. So you're going to get that faster charge. And at the end of the day, my cell phone, it's protected because this does have surge protection. But the versatility of using it with or without the shelves, that's where it works in every room. Maybe this is the one I'm just gonna use behind my nightstand because, you know, I just want USB ports next to me on the couch or on the table or the bedside table. Boom. I didn't have USB ports before because you know what I actually went out and did? I was gonna do this in my kitchen because I wanted USB charging. This plug alone was about the same price as the socket shelf. Oh, and then you got to wait for the honeydew or hire an electrician to put it in the wall. And all this is plug and play and enjoy it right away.
And you can't move that one, like you were saying. Once you buy that and you put it in, it's stuck there. Kimberly actually joined me live on Facebook, and she says, I love, 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 3 loves this. I got mine this week. I'm ordering another one for the holidays. I'm telling you, if you're thinking presents right now, there is not one person on your list that will not think this is so cool. And I'm going to be completely honest. When I gift something to someone and later on, you know, it's maybe like March and all of a sudden you talk to them again or something, they're like, oh, I love the gift that you gave me. Yes, thank you. I did do that. I did come up with that gift. I feel good when somebody loves what I get them. This will be the one that they say we use it all the time. I don't even know what I was doing before I had this. Where did you get it? Can I have the item number? But at that point, it's probably not going to be $24.95. Again, light blue, gray, beige, and white. White's going to be my most popular this morning, but you're taking your normal 2 standard outlet, we all have them in our house, right? And turning it into 8 ports. That's how easy it was. That was the installation. If you blinked, you missed it. And you're getting the shelving. The shelving is removable. It's also adjustable. So you're getting space. You're getting, I can put, up to 8 things charged at the same time. Kitchen, bathroom, any room in the house, it's movable. So I love what you said, Bill, about, because we have done that in one of our homes. And my husband does, all of our handiwork. He has installed those that have the 2 USB ports. But then that's it.
Right.
That is it. That's where it stays. And I've only got 4. 8. For $24.95. We have never done, and by the way, this is the Ultra Deluxe. You may have seen the other one out there and we loved it and it was great. The Ultra Deluxe makes the shelving adjustable and removable and gets the night light on there. So this isn't even the regular. This is the bigger, the better. It's got all the bells and whistles, and we took $15 off. I don't know what else I can do for everyone.
And the thing is, that's why get it while we're seeing it, because I'll be honest, when normally we run out of inventory, it takes us a while to get them back. So you'll have it for the holidays. You'll have it as a gift. I gave it as a housewarming gift to a few friends who moved over the summer.
Great
and
idea.
They thought it was great. Because you know what? Let them pick out the hand towels and what they want for the bathroom. But this was something they didn't think about. But then they're like, I can use this. I know where exactly I'm going to put it. Because I like your example about this too. Yes, you might have this in the kitchen. But are you always going to be charging the phone in the kitchen? And what about when you're on the couch or in bed? That's why you can have this in every room, or dad out in the garage or in your she shed. And yes, it is customizable. Remember, it's that Ultra, because these do slide in different positions. They even give us these nice little eyelets now so we can run our cords through to have cord management.
Oh, yeah.
And you see how I splayed my shelf over here? So my tall toothbrush doesn't have to hit that shelf. It has clearance. That's again sharper image thinking of everything. Or maybe I don't want that top shelf. I can just use it like this. And I loved your story about those gift ideas. No joke. Shout out to Mrs. Barton, graduated high school. She gave me this sewing kit on my way to college. Still use it. And trust me, I did not just graduate college. I've been using it for like 20 years. It's a good gift.
See what, and I bet you she is thinking, I did such a good job with my gift giving, because she knew it was something you were going to need, something you were going to use. I mean, could you really imagine gifting this to anybody? And them saying, oh no, I just left it in the box. I don't need more places to charge things up. No, this is gonna be the first thing they open. This is gonna be the first thing they plug in somewhere, because whether it's in the bathroom, and you're right, if you have a straight iron, you have a blow dryer, you're doing your toothbrush. Sometimes I'm in the bathroom, I'm listening to music, my phone's going lower. Even in the bathroom, I need to charge up my phone. Every room can benefit from this. So if you're thinking, I want one in the kitchen, I want one in the bathroom, I want to gift one to my mom, I'm thinking about all these different things that I want to do today. Today is the day. This is normally $40. And everybody loves it at $40. And people love this even when it wasn't the Ultra. This is the Ultra Deluxe. It's got the surge protection, it's got the night light, it's got the 8 ports on there, it's got great colors, but it's $15 off today, lowest price we've ever done. 726-466 is the item number. You go to your app, you go to hsn.com, you give us a call, you pick your color, you put a lot in the cart, and then you want to make sure that you check this out. Because, you know, Bill, when you were talking about, you know, Sharper Image, we've known Sharper Image, right? We've known them. We've gone to stores and seen them even, you know, way back in the day and you knew that was going to be the most like innovative thing out there.
And the thing is, we liked what they brought us, but more often than not, we're like, oh, do I need it? I'm not going to enjoy it. This will be something everyone can enjoy. I mean, we talk about the gifts, but also just get one for each one of your kids' rooms. So, you know, take it to your room. Because Michelle Yarn shares a cute story how, like, these are gold in her house. Everyone's like, I need one. I want that one. And the thing, because, you know, we sometimes they don't even come with the plug anymore. It's just like, oh, you probably have a USB port. Now you can have one everywhere. And I don't know if you noticed what I did. Again, the shelves are completely flippable. Instead of having the larger shelf on the bottom, I put on the top. Look at how sturdy that is. It's nice and rigid and strong. It's going to hold, you know, your lotions and potions and electronics, and it does have that nice slide. It is something, and I think you were talking about the gifts, and, you know, sometimes they just sit there because they're complicated. I didn't know how to use it. Can you plug this in? I mean, look what I was able to do in the kitchen. This is just one room, and then I take it over to the bathroom, and that's one room. I'm not going to be switching my stocking shelf from room to room because at this price, you can really get one for each room or have a few backups. Because, you know, there are those, even the random holiday, are we doing Secret Santas this year? It's like, that's where you can really, who's this going to be good for? Everybody. Kids going off to school, small apartments. I have traveled with my family, and I remember I was with my mother, my stepmother, and she had one of these in her bag. I'm like, why do you have that? But what? But she was like going to a hotel room. She wanted tons of plugs and options and stuff like that. I'm like, Pat, you can travel with something like this. I mean, just plug this in, and you're walking away with USB. You're walking away with surge protection. Oh, you need a nightlight in that hotel room? You got the nightlight built in. And it's only, I mean, this is where I just get excited about the versatility of it. You can leave the shelves at home, or you can set it up with or without the shelves. They slide on very easily, which is great. And why is all this important? It's the Sharper Image difference. Because, you know, some of them, it's rigid, they're flimsy, they only come in white. This is that light blue, here's that gray, you can kind of see the difference. But just grab a few while you can and just enjoy the ease of use and enjoy getting organization back. Use one shelf, both shelves, enjoy, you know, not having to just charge your phone in the kitchen, but I'm sitting on the couch with the family because I can be charging it up right here. And remember this nightlight, that's part of the Ultra, because sometimes people are like, this plug, it's full, but I want to add a nightlight for the kids or for company. We gave you that option, and I don't use a nightlight, but I use that so I can, like, which way does this go in? I can see. Little nice thing to be able to do. But that's where it just, that is that Sharper Image difference. I would encourage you, grab a few, have a backup, because you will use it. Because there'll even be that moment where it's like, okay, my house is good. Oh, have you ever had company come over? And they're like, can I charge my phone? And like, wait, I have to unplug my phone. I have to unplug my tablet. Here, I still have two options. I can still plug in more. That's where you'll use it and benefit from it.
And I know we've got a lot of people dialing in right now. I absolutely can see why. So hsn.com and your app are great ways to grab this. I do want to let you know, in the light blue, I'm down to my final, final 1500 in my light blue color. So this is the color that goes with your decor. The light blue is the one that matches everything. I wouldn't wait on this one, 726-466, but we still have the gray. I have it in the white, and I also have it in the beige. Whatever number you're thinking about purchasing today, if it's 1, if it's 2, do one more. That's my little pro tip for you today, because I promise you, when you get this home, you're gonna be like, I wish I had one more for one more gift or one more for another place in my room, and it probably is not gonna be at that $24.95 price. $15 off, lowest price ever, and we got to hang out with Bill Duggan.
And it's National Eyebrow Day.
Your brows are always on point. They're always on point. They look. But wait, stay, Bill, because let me talk about the brows. So you can do that. If you didn't know, it is National Brow Day today, and if you didn't join me a little bit earlier, we celebrated the hour by having Benefit come on and do, for the first time ever here at HSN, they are bringing their brow styler. Take a look, watch the screen while I'm telling you this. This is both your wax pencil which you're gonna be able to do all your sculpting, your shaping, and everything. And then on the flip side, do you see what she's using? It is a powder. That's gonna fill in your brows, make them look fuller. If you have a sparse spot, that's the way to take care of it. Now, if you use both, you're gonna use the powder and the pencil, you're gonna get bold, defined, gorgeous brows. It is waterproof, 12-hour wear, there is no mess, and it is today, because it's National Eyebrow Day, and because this is the first time Benefit has brought it to us, we are giving it to you half off, and this is a limited time only pricing. It is normally $34. You're gonna have this today for $17. 085549 is the item number. You're gonna have your shades at hsn.com. That's all you have to do. Oh, look at how gorgeous her brows are. Cindy, those are great. I'm telling you, brows are having a year. It is the one part of our face that is doing all of our talking. See right there? You see that big red box? This is not going to last. We're doing free shipping and handling. Annie and all the ladies at Benefit did this very, very special thing for us today, free shipping and handling, so I would not wait on that. Make sure your color shade is there and the quantity is still there. All right, now we're gonna kick it old school. Take a look in front of me. Tell me this isn't totally giving you vibes. This is totally not giving you nostalgia. This is all for my 80s babies. Or maybe, you know, you're not an 80s baby, but you are in your soul an 80s baby. This is from Studebaker. This is our retro Bluetooth boombox. It's a boombox, but you can play your music to this through Bluetooth. You can also do your CDs. Let's break out. I just broke out my big, huge pack of CDs, and I can't wait to start playing them. And it's also our FM radio. Do you see right here, all of these lights up front? They actually are gonna start to move with the music. This is just back in stock. I think we had this back in July, and we brought it back just in time for the holidays. It is a customer pick, and it's usually $130. But we're doing this holiday head start. We wanna make sure you get the right things for the right person. It's under $100 today. You have gorgeous colors to pick from. The one furthest over here is the rose gold. Down front, I have it in the gorgeous black. Now that is really giving me some nostalgia. The one up here is candy apple gorgeous red. Then the last one I have over here is my silver. It's got a, ooh, the silver's limited? Silver, I'm limited. I have how many left? 700 left in the silver. So if the silver is the one that you want, that is my most limited. We're doing 3 flex payments. This one is gonna have an adapter on it. It comes with it, so that's how you're gonna charge it. But if you undo the adapter, it is now, so you can take it. It has a rechargeable battery that lasts a long time. But I can't kick it old school by myself. That's no fun, right? How about if I bring in my girl, Lori Leland, to do a little reminiscing with me? Oh, I knew you'd have the rose gold. You look great with the rose gold.
Thank you, girl. This is like a conversation starter and then some. Kicking it old school, that nostalgia, that super fun retro look. And this is your do-it-all music player coming to us from Studebaker. So you said it beautifully. You have that beautiful FM radio with that analog tuning dial right on the top. So this is going to be great for you for your emergency situations, but you're going to love this all the time. You're getting here away finally. I think a lot of us got rid of our old CD players, right? But we have tons of music trapped on CD. Now you can pop in any of your CDs with this front-loading CD player. This even has built-in Bluetooth, Tina, so all the new, latest, most modern technologies. So I'm going to crank up some really fun Christmas music here, and we're going to jam out for just a second. I want you to hear this incredible, full, rich stereo sound that you're getting with the dual 5-watt speakers. So this is 10 watts of power. It is the most powerful boombox we offer. This is room-filling, heart-thumping sound. It sounds absolutely amazing. And then look at the light show. Did you see the equalizer? This is jumping in time to all of the music. You're getting light in all of the speakers, so everything is illuminated, glowing. You can have so much fun with this. And Tina, you said it, built-in rechargeable battery. So if you want to just plug it into wall power, we're including that AC cord for you. Just plug it right in. While it's plugged in and you're using it, it's charging the battery. So you can go on the go, totally portably. This is about 7.5 pounds for about 3 hours of playback. So imagine this outside for a picnic. Maybe you're going to go to the beach. Maybe you want to just enjoy your patio area at the back of your home, or you're sitting out in the front of your home. You are going to love listening to your music. You can even listen privately. There's a little headphone jack built in right over on this side. You can plug in your analog devices too. So Tina, this is kicking it old school. It is so much fun. Look at the size. Look at the colors of the lights. What an incredible gift idea. This is a huge customer pick. And Tina, you and I talked about it yesterday. A lot of folks paid a lot more money for this than the price that you're seeing here today. So if you gift this, your recipient, maybe your mom and dad, maybe your aunt, maybe your kids, they're gonna think you spent hundreds of dollars on this.
And we will not correct them because I like the accolades of them thinking I spent more money. Look, I'm thinking about me getting my first Boombox, and I remember the first 4 CDs that I got, I think was Vanilla Ice, Milli Vanilli, and the Simpson CD. Oh, and Paula Abdul. Those were my first 4 CDs. And I went in my room and I just played them over and over and over again. I'm telling you, this is giving me all the feels. But sometimes, Lori, when you get something, right, that looks cool, it's got all the bells, you know, it's got the lights and, you know, it looks just awesome, the sound quality isn't very good because it's more about the gimmick of it than actually the sound quality. But if you go read the reviews, and that was what really stuck out to me, Lori, is everyone talked about the sound quality. I mean, I thought people were gonna talk about like, oh, like what I just did, it reminded me of this in my life. No, everybody was like, the sound quality on this is amazing. So let me see if I can get a little bit of sound going. Okay, here we go. Oh, hey. Woo-hoo. Hey, we're awake now.
Easy. So fun.
That was such good.
And look at this, Tina. You want to turn off the lights and do that dance party? You have incredible illumination. It looks amazing. Now I want to show you, if you want to save a little bit of battery life, guess what? You can turn off your light show, no biggie. But if you want to touch that button right there, look at this. It is all glowing. It is gorgeous. You can even be your own little DJ. You've got some adjustments you can make right over here on the side with your treble, your bass. You can switch the balance of your speakers. So there's a lot you can do here. This is about 18 inches by about 10 inches by about 5.5 inches and weighs about 7.5 pounds. So assistant, can you turn my lights back on? I've got a little bit of help here today.
Wait, is it the hubby or is it Leela? Who's?
It's hubby Kenny.
Hi, Kenny.
Oh, he's waving. He's got a baseball hat on. He's waving. But how much fun is this? And I will tell you right now, Tina, your little guy, right, girl, will be obsessed with this. I have a 6-year-old. My son just turned 6. He's like, Mommy, get the Studebaker. Mommy, I want to listen to music. And we do our little dance party like you just did with the cool speakeasy music, or if you love to boot scoot, whatever you love, whatever genre, it's going to sound better coming through these 10-watt speakers.
Absolutely. Rose gold is what Lori has on. I was jamming out to the red. We also have it in the black and the very limited silver. Today it is now not $130. It's now $99.99. 3 flex payments, which means get it home for $33.33. Free shipping and handling today. Go read the reviews on this. Lori, you and the hubby and the baby, you guys go jam.
Girl, dance party. It's dance party time. Let's do it.
I know.
Up there on your shoulders.
I'm ready. We're going, right? Right, fellas, am I doing it right? Am I doing it right? Okay. Studebaker, guys, don't forget that's available. But I mentioned this a little bit earlier because I said we're covering the gamut on all of the different ideas for gift giving because we did beauty, right? We did toys. Let's do electronics. This is from Avita. Now, Avita is a name that you know, but you don't know you know it. That's because Avita is the brains, the technology behind all of the big computers that are out there. So HSN was like, why don't we just go to Avita? Go to them and say, hey, can you give me the best of the best in a laptop and we want it directly from you? And they said, yeah, let's do it. And that's where Pura came from. You're seeing everything on your screen right now that is within this. Everything that you would want in a laptop, everything that we need now that we're working from home, the kids are doing distant learning, and hey, we still want to have fun. This has it. So let me bring up right now. This is gonna be, it's called the Pura. It is a 14-inch. So, do you see all those numbers that are listed there in the title underneath the item number, underneath 711013? Don't let, you're like, I don't know, that's, speak English to me, Tina. See the AMD A9? That is the highest one we're talking about in processing. So if you want things to work fast, you want to be able to do a lot of things, that's the same technology that they use when we're talking about navigating planes, when we're talking about medical devices. That's that level of technology in the processor. Take a look. I'm not just saying things, I promise. That is, if you went to New York City and you saw all the big, billboards and all the lights, that's what's making it happen. All the big sports car, all the luxury sports cars, that's that level of technology. That's what that AMD A9 equals to. It is the most advanced high performance processor. It is in this laptop. We're getting 8 gigabytes of RAM memory. We're getting 128 gigabytes of the solid state drive. So that means it's gonna boot up fast. You're gonna be able to transfer your files fast. This has all of the bells and whistles that you want in something that we had them bring here. And we at HSN, we love colors, right? We love it to be gorgeous. Down front, I've got it in the sleek, gorgeous black. Above that, I have it in a purple. I love it in the red. I also have it available in the silver, nope. This is the blue, and then I have it in the silver. There is so much to go through this, but I wanna let you know we took $100 off our price. That now gets this down to $399.99. Let me get it down even lower. If you wanna do flex pay, that's for everybody. That's 4 flex payments, $100 a month, 4 months, no added interest. Now, all my HSN card holders, you have it for a reason. Use it. We also do something called 12-month VIP financing on this one. If you use your HSN credit card, every month you'll pay, what does that come out to? $33.33 for a year, no added interest. You pay it off, you're done and you're done. You get all of that technology home, and we're shipping it to you for free. Joe Harrison's gonna join me. I hope I did him like justice and said everything right. Joe, because
you did, it's perfect.
I know, you have big shoes to fill anytime I talk about tech. I'm growing right into my own.
Oh, it was outstanding. You talked about AMD, you're spot on with that, the latest technology out of those guys. But I want to go back and talk a little bit about Avita, because Avita is a brand that's been making computers for other companies. And what they end up doing is a company will come to them and say, hey, can you build this computer for us? And what that company will then do is they'll put their name right on the back. They've been doing that for more than a decade. Then they mark it up $100, $150, and then you buy it. So what HSN did said, let's go right to Avita. Let's have them build a computer just for us. Let's take those years and years of feedback of what you guys want to use your computer for, and let's build that and make it appropriate for you. First off, you guys have loved the smaller sizes, the 14-inch size. It is really the Goldilocks of all sizes, I think, because it makes it lightweight enough to make it portable for you. But it's also a big enough screen to be able to do everything, to be able to see everything. And the screen is really, really incredible. But then when you turn it to the side, this thing is so super thin. When you fold it down, the whole thing itself only weighs 2.7 pounds. It is incredibly lightweight. Most computers weigh 7 pounds. So this is kind of like the Air version, this really thin version of a lot of other computer companies have, but they have that much higher price tag. And then when we talk about the power, so you may not have heard of Avita, you probably have bought an Avita computer, but then like Tina mentioned, there's AMD on the inside. This is AMD's more advanced processor, the most advanced we've had. So you have the power there, but then it's those other little details. What's 8 gigabytes worth of RAM? What's 128 gigabytes worth of memory mean? Well, when you have 8 gigabytes worth of memory, that means there's more multitasking. The more things you can do without your computer slowing down, without it freezing on you. Right now, I'm on hsn.com. I'm watching a video. I've got all these different applications, no hourglass, no hesitation, because I have 8 gigabytes worth of memory. That really makes this a powerhouse system that you can replace any existing desktop. Because when you think about what you need in your house today, it's no longer we need one strong computer just for the entire house. You really need one strong computer for everyone in the house. My daughter's doing her homeschool. in a room right now, she's using a computer. I'm right now holding a computer. I'm a business guy. I'm an HSN, HSN guest. I'm working from home. I haven't been to HSN since March, and that's a lot of us. We need a strong computer that can help it. But the other thing too is that 128 gigabytes worth of space. This is enormous, because most of the times when you get a hard drive, especially a solid state hard drive, it's only 32 gigs, maybe 64 gigabytes worth of storage. Well, we're giving you 128 gigabytes worth of storage, so that means you can download tens of thousands of your favorite photos. If you want to get into music, you can download tens of thousands of songs on here, hundreds of hours worth of video, because you have a hard drive that is so big. But what makes this hard drive really special is that it's a solid state hard drive, which means it's whisper quiet. So I'll stop talking for a second. You don't hear the computer at all. It is whisper quiet. There's no motor. There's no fan. Sometimes when you turn your computer on, it sounds like it's going to take off on you because you hear that fan. That hard drive has to spin around 7,000 times a minute before it can even access any files. But with a solid state hard drive, there's no moving parts. So that means your boot up times are faster. It's much quieter. The internet becomes faster for you. And then it gets a longer lasting battery. It's more energy efficient because you're not powering a fan, you're not powering a motor, it's just solid state. So Tina, when you think about that, when you look about like the specs of this, what a solid state will do for you, how long does your computer or even your cell phone last before you have to plug this thing back in again?
Oh, not long.
Sometimes 2. Yeah, sometimes 2 or 3 hours.
Maybe.
This is up to 8. I know if I talk on my cell phone for more than 60 minutes, I feel like I got to plug it in. This is all day computing. It's 8 hours of battery life. So from the morning till you go to bed at night, you're still using your computer.
And not standby hours, that's using hours of 8 hours. And you're right, Joe, a lot of us are working more from, look, even though I come into the studio and I present here, I'm still doing a lot of working from home. I'm still doing a lot of, even though I'm coming to work, I'm still doing more than ever from home. And if you've been using yours, right, and you've been doing things and you're like, I'm just gonna make do, believe me, the moment you get this home and you start using it, you're gonna be like, why did I wait? What was I doing? And Avita really, Joe, when we talk about the colors on here, boy, did they go vivid, gorgeous colors. It's not just a purple. Look at how gorgeous this purple is on here. This is absolutely so gorgeous. The colors on here, and you were talking about it being so quiet. I have 2 of them running right in front of me, Joe. Nothing. I actually had to do one of these to make sure they were both on. But the purple I have, the one in front of me is the gorgeous blue. This is the blue that you're seeing right here in front of me. But if you want the black, you want sleek, we have it in the black. I have a gorgeous red, and I also have it in the silver. I want to remind you, 500 left in the silver and 480 in the red. So if you see your color, today it's free shipping and handling. Today it's 4 flex payments, which means $100 a month. And if you are new to HSN, it's not layaway. You give us the first $100 payment and we will ship it to you for free. And then you've got the additional 3 months to pay it off, but you're already using it. You're already seeing everything that Joe is talking about. You get to actually implement it into your life. And this is we've already taken $100 off the top. And if you're also just joining us and you're looking at the name Avita and you're like, oh, I've never heard of Avita. It is. That's the simplest way for me to do it. It's a name you don't know you know. It is the name for over a decade that's behind the brands. It is the one that was making HSN just decided, why don't I just go to the brains? Why don't I just go to the company that's doing all of the magic and have them make us a computer? And Joe, you know, that's kind of one of the amazing things about, you know, purchasing at HSN is you get things. And I feel like this is gonna kind of be like the new, you know what I mean? Like everyone's gonna be like, why didn't we go to the genius behind everything?
Right. It's almost like you hear a great song on the radio and the artist sang a good job, but it's like, who wrote that song?
Yep.
You know, somebody else that wrote that song. This is what Avita is. They're like the writers of all these great songs. They're the creators of all these great computers. Another company will come around, just put their own name on the backside. And when you start to see it, and it's tough to see on mine, I have the black version, but you have multiple inputs on the side. You have USB, you have HDMI inputs on both sides on here. So if you're replacing an existing computer, all your ports are available for you. On the inside, there's also Bluetooth connectivity. Right now, I'm listening with some earbuds talking to you, but you can Bluetooth your own earbuds straight to this if you want to. It also can hook up this Bluetooth speakers. It's got one of the fastest wireless signals we've had. So if the internet is slow in your house, this is going to increase it because on the inside, it's got that faster speed. It also has a much, much better display. I'm watching a movie right now, and this has what they call an IPS panel, which means that I can twist and turn this laptop, and it looks just as beautiful as if you're sitting right in the middle. Do you ever get that eye fatigue, or do you ever feel like, God, my eyes are just starting to hurt a little bit because you're staring at the screen? Well, the reason why that is, if you're not right in the middle, your eyes are picking that up. And as you're twisting and turning and looking from different angles, you get that eye fatigue. That's now a thing of the past with your brand new Avita. The other thing I love about this, it has Windows 10, but it says a special version of Windows 10. Yes, I've got the start menu. It's right there. It's easy to see, easy to access all my files. But this is Windows 10 in S mode. So when we talked about AMD, that's their premium series, the A9. We talked about solid state, it's a premium type of hard drive. Windows 10 in S mode is Windows premium version. So what makes it premium? Well, first off, the S means security. It means for safety. It means that you never have to download an antivirus program again to your computer because you'll never get a virus. Microsoft has created a new operating system that is virus-free, that's Trojans-free, that's malware-free, that is going to be free of any pop-up ads. It gets rid of all that stuff because Microsoft created a more secure operating system. That is also included inside your brand new Avita. So as you start to go through the list, it's really the best of AMD, the best of the hard drive, the best of Microsoft. But then what happens if you have a question?
Oh my gosh.
The best type of tech support.
Look, me and Joe are thinking the same thing, because look at me out here, Joe. I was just about to say, I have Joe Harrison on my phone if I want to call or if I want to text if I have a question, but not everybody has a Joe Harrison. You get a year of somebody that will answer all of your questions.
Right. It's all the how-to questions too, like how do I plug in a printer? How do I download an app? How do I use the high-definition webcam? Maybe how do you Bluetooth connect? Tina, it's any question you have, ask as many questions as you want to. Maybe you just bought a wireless printer from HSN, and it seemed simple when Aaron was doing the demo, and then you get it at home, you're like, I don't know what to do. They can call you up and tell you how to wirelessly connect. They can even help you with things like if you have a router at home, and you want to make your router more secure so your neighbors aren't stealing your Wi-Fi, they help you with that sort of stuff too. But ask as many questions as you want for the next year. So, because Tina, when you look at the specs on this, I want to go back to that AMD again, because this AMD processor is so powerful, you're going to be doing new things that you've never done before. Like you might end up getting into video editing. Maybe you want to be a YouTube star, or your kids want to be able to do it. Maybe you want to play some new games. Maybe you want to do some scrapbooking. You can do so many more things because this processor is so powerful. This is their A9 series. It's their better series. It's actually the same technology that's flying airplanes right now. Navigation, flying in our space right now, they're doing it. Plus, it's in high-end automobiles. Computers are an integral part of cars nowadays. They're inside there. Every billboard that's on Times Square, all powered by AMD Ryzen 3 technology, and all this medical equipment, but it's also in our PlayStation, it's in our Xbox, it's in all those expensive devices, and now, Tina, it's in your brand new Avita. So really, it is when you think of Avita, you might not have heard of them before. They've been around for more than a decade, which is a long time in the computer industry. They've been making for everybody else, but you've heard of AMD. You've heard of Microsoft, and now you trust HSN for so many years that, Tina, when you get this at home, it's just an eye-opening experience when you first turn it on.
Absolutely. We launched this in May. It was sold out by April. We're bringing it back for the holidays. This is that holiday head start weekend. This is the time to get anything that fits right into your life or fits into a gift-giving idea for you. It's $100 off today. We're doing 4 flex payments. We're doing free shipping and handling, and all my colors are available right now. Whether it's the purple, the blue, the black, the red, or the silver, we have all of them available right now. You get that 1 year of that Total Tech Premium, 100% US-based technicians, 24/7. That comes with it. 711013 is the item number for this. Joe, I feel really like I'm coming into my own when we get to talk like computers and stuff.
I know, that was impressive hearing you talk about AMD. It's a fantastic job.
I know, thank you very much. Joe, thank you so much. I said I've got Joe Harrison on the speed dial for all of my questions. Thank you, Joe.
See you later.
All right, I really hope you guys found a lot of items within the last 2 hours that we've done some shopping together and you guys got whatever it was that you wanted. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, but guess who's coming up next? Miss Debbie D has a look at your amazing Today Special from J. King, so don't go anywhere. Hi, Debbie.
There is nothing with a friend.
So pull up a chair, shop with us.
We'll be dishing the scoop hot.
Catch you up on what you've missed.
And share some of our favorite discoveries.
Come shop with us every Saturday morning at 10 a.m.
I'm on a hunt for the thing that make life easier. You know, the can't live without. It's all about having the right tool for the right job. Come join me every Saturday at 7 to find out what makes me say, now that's clever.
I found it in Peru, Morocco, and in the middle of nowhere. Every day's a new adventure. Go right to the mines. You can actually show people, okay, this is how it starts. And every rough here you get is like a Christmas present. Able to sculpt it, make it something that's really unique, very special, very limited. And I think that that's what people love. They know the history of it.